Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have notes today, so I don't forget. I bring back my notepad so I don't ramble. So I've been getting some of the same questions, so I'm going to answer some of the questions that I've been getting. I went through a couple of my videos. If I don't answer your question in this video, I'll answer them in my next upcoming videos, so they will be answered. All right, so let's start. Someone asked about staying on top of the page. Okay, so there's a few elements to this. And I think I told you, I'm not going to say people's names or screen names because I don't know if you want to be anonymous or not. But so whatever site you're working on, my first thing would be to email support or go through if they have a most frequently asked questions. Sometimes the site does. You can go there and see what their power score, cam score, or how they rank you. Some of them do hours online, credits. What else? I'm just going to go what Flirt does. So hours online, credits, different new users tipping you, and there's one more. Oh, guest conversions. So that's what our power score is based on, and it has percentages. So 55% of my power score is the money that I'm making, and then it goes, I think it's like 5% is the hours I'm online, 10% is guest conversions, and I think getting new users to tip you is like 15%. So that's how mine calculates, so I have an idea of how to gauge my power score and where I'm going to be at and what I need to do. So that would be my first thing, is to email your company, ask them how they calculate your power score so you have an idea. Is it, I think MFC is just money versus hours online. So if you're spending 15 hours online and you're not making anything, obviously your power score is going to decrease. But my thing with that would be stop looking at your power score and just put in your hours. And if you're not seeing any improvement with your hours online and the money you're making, I would do some checklist. So before you switch over to maybe a new website, how is your room? How is your setup? How is your lighting? How is your camera? Do you have a tip toy? How is your presence online? How many hours are you putting in? Are you being consistent? Whether it's, if you can only work 2 days a week, are you doing your 2 days a week, your 5 hours, 2 days a week, whatever it is, are you being consistent? If all of those are checking off and you're doing all that the best that you can, then I would say maybe it's time to check out a new site. Maybe that's not the site for you. That's what I did. And I also went back to MFC after I had all my P's in a row, and it just wasn't the site for me. Sometimes it's just the site and it's not for you. And so I would try a different site, but I wouldn't do that until you do all those checkpoints. How long have you been working on that site and you're still not making the money that you should? Let's just say a baseline. You should be making a baseline. You should be making, let's just say you should be making a regular 9 to 5 paycheck, right? So at least strive for that. So you at least want to make, that's your bottom line. If you're not making a regular paycheck that you would at a 9 to 5, then you need to start looking at what's going on. That's what I would say for that, for staying on top of the page. Because once you're at the top, once you start getting there, like I've noticed personally, this is just me, I'm always in between top 3% to top 10%. So I'm staying pretty consistent. If I'm consistent, my power score now when I'm at the top of the page is consistent, but it does take time. It doesn't happen overnight. It took me a long time, but it took me a lot of tweaking and really doing a 360 with everything. So that's what I would say to you. Email them, see what it is, do your little checklist. Like I said, go through those things. If you're doing everything right, then start looking at a different website. Don't waste too much time on a site because you think you need to be on that site. I did that, and I wasted too much time. what website to start on. I have a video of the websites. I'm going to do an updated version soon of all the websites again, because you guys seem to like that and go through all that now that I have a little bit more knowledge. So I'll do an updated one. Again, like I said, I think you just have to pick one that you think is best going to suit you. And what I would do is, what website draws you in? So go through the top. I think I did, I Googled top 10 best campsites. And then that's how I chose. But I chose MFC because I had a girlfriend that was working on that. So that was my first one. And then I was on Campster and I was making really great money. So I left MFC, and then Campster merged with Flirt. So that's how I kind of found Flirt for free. So what I would do is do the top 10 and kind of watch the girls, see what the vibe is, because each site has a different vibe. There's a lot of, like, if you're have a niche, or more of a gamer, or more of a glamour girl, there's like the glamour sites, there's the you'll see, and you can go through and kind of pick what you want. If you do want to sign up with Flirt for free, like I said, and get into coaching or get a hold of me, there's a referral link in my description. Click on my referral link, sign up, fill out your profile, get all your stuff that you need signed in. I will see that you signed up under me, and then once you sign up under me, we can go through there if you want help. Personally, I can help you as much as I can, or I can appoint you to my coaches if you're really serious about this. I say this in almost all my videos. So yeah, so finding a website, I would just kind of do your research first before you even log on. So, because remember, when you log on, you're going to have that new badge, and you really want to utilize your new badge because you're going to be on the top of the page. And I've talked about this before. Once you get the new badge, I'm not sure what each site is. I know for Flirt, I think you get 60 hours with your new badge. So you want to utilize that the best you can. They also give out bonus for freshest face and new models. So really look into that before you click start. That was one thing that I didn't do right. So I'm getting a lot of, and I'm going to go in depth on this in another video for new models. I do have an Amazon storefront. I am going to be adding and deleting some stuff that I've used personally that I think is great for new models, lighting wise, computer wise, webcam, and I'm going to do different ranges because I don't think you need the best of the best when you're starting out. I think you just need the basics until you can, as soon as you get your first couple paychecks, start investing your money in, like you can kind of see right here, I have a studio box light, best investment right there. Really great for lighting, which is a little bit more pricey. I think it's like $100 for one, and I think you can get two for something, not sure. I only needed one. Also investing in a tip toy. If you don't have one, get one. That would be my first purchase if I were you guys. I know they're a little bit on the expensive side, excuse me. I think they're around $100 for the cheapest one, but worth it. So let's see, I'm gonna do a whole video for you new models, but I do have older videos of where to start. Like I said, number one is to find a site that you want to work on. Two, make sure you figure out how long you get that new badge would be my key points. If you do want help, go to my referral link, and then we can go from there. Somebody asked me what is my main site. My main site is Flirt for Free. I do work on two sites. Just because I'm doing some experiments with this. I have changed my persona, so but if I'm busy, I do not neglect my main site. My main site is my main site, has my full attention, and then I have a second one. Personally, I can handle both, but I do not recommend any new models doing two sites at once. Start on one, be on one. I now can manage my room, but like I said, if I'm busy on Flirt, that is my money maker, that is my whatever. My other site is just she's just my extra, my little bonus. And seeing how tactics that I use, my new tactics on this site, pan out and work, because that site is a little bit more, I don't know, risque, I guess. But anyways, I'll talk about that in another video too. Somebody asked what voyeuring is. Voyeuring is when you're in a private, they can watch you, but they cannot hear you, and they can't, can they type to you? Maybe they can type to you. They can't hear you, but they can watch you. They're just watching for half the credits or a lesser amount. I know on Flirt, I have it on private voyeur. So I'm in a full private with somebody. My one that took me private can talk to me, can hear me, can whatever. And then anyone that voyeur's in, which counts as different shows, which helps with my power score. They cannot hear me, but they can see me. And then that's like half the credits. I think it's like, if I'm getting 90 credits a minute, I think it's like 30. I'm not sure. Something like that. So that's what voyeuring is. Pretty much the same throughout on all sites. Is just they can hear you, but they can't. No, they can't hear you, but they can watch you. Type thing. Yeah, check out my other videos, guys. If you do have any questions, I probably answered it in another video. I'll link a couple of my videos down in below in the description. I will be going in depth for the new models again. I'll go back into talking about other sites in another video, and then I will talk about all the changes I've made in the last year with how I used to cam to versus how I cam today. And I was talking to my coaches the other day, and I literally made 5 times the amount of money in 2024 than I did in 2023. 5 times. That's the difference of changing. So just tweaking those changes and making changes and reaching out for help can really help you. So I am here to say that it changed my life, and I cannot wait to what this year brings, and I'm so excited. I also wanted to mention, I'll be making a video on this too. This is what I'm going to be working on this week, but I am trying to make a community where we can all be in one big group, so it will be free. And then I'm going to post like some little videos, like just like little tidbits of information. Then I will have videos that you will pay that will have a little bit extra amount. They're not going to be, you know, any like $5 to $10 or something like that. Just little extra, so it'll be under like a paywall for like extra info. And then I do also want to offer you guys, like, if you want to do Zoom meetings with me, then we can set up like a Zoom meeting. Obviously I will charge a little bit. It's not going to be anything crazy. If you guys want me to look into your room, maybe give you little tips that I would do. Like I said, also you can reach out to if you sign up with Flirt in my referral link, you can also get help from my coaches. So I just want to have as much help in this little community that we can. So I was trying to do Patreon, but I could not upload the videos. So I am not being strict on myself besides getting out 1 video a week for you guys on YouTube. So that is my goal in 2025, and to build this channel and community and just be like a little fun little space for us to chit chat and vent and talk about all there is, and so we can succeed in this journey, because I know how bad I want it, and I know there's girls out there that like want this as bad as I do, and you want to be on the top of the page, and you want to have the financial freedom and do all the things. And I think that's kind of all our goal, right, is financial freedom. And yeah, so this is our year. This is going to be the year. Last year was amazing for me. This is my year. This is going to be my year, and my year for YouTube. I really want my YouTube to take off. So if you guys could like and subscribe. Remember, all my referral links are in the description. I'll have some videos, and also my Amazon storefront for any of you newbies that want to look at lighting that I use, the camera that I use, not very expensive. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope I answered a little bit of your questions. I'll answer the rest of the questions in my next upcoming videos. lots of ideas, and then hopefully I'll get that free community going with you guys. By the end of the month I should have it, and then I'll do a video on it and post about it so you guys can, it's going to be called Cam Girl Series. That's what I'm going to name it. And I think my name I did was like Cam Girl 24. So I will post all the info. I haven't finished setting that up, but it will be free and you all can join, and hopefully we can get a little community going over there, and then hopefully we can grow this channel this year too, guys. So really, really, really means a lot to me. So like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one.